Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, should be able to finish this now. So Tia's just behind this door, huh? Everyone ready? Understand that we're attempting the impossible. We need to work as one.
I'm ready. Yeah, let's go see Tia. Let's go. To the place where Altago was born.
Tia!
So Sia sees he has passed. It was originally my duty alone, but I got him involved, and now he's gone. Fortunately, everything will return to nothing, and the cycle of death and rebirth shall begin again. Like me, he was doomed from the start, and his death will not have been in vain.
Tia? She's not kidding around here. She's totally serious.
Please, just stop it. Why are you doing this? You know it hurts you. Sia's told you, didn't he? That this is my fate, by inexorable, inescapable destiny. I cannot stop these events. They are already in motion. All of Altago will be absorbed into the Well of Souls soon after the rite has been completed. So this is the place where the rite of demise is to occur, then. All the poor souls lost in the anomalies throughout Altago are being brought right to this very spot.
Tia, stop this, please! I don't know how important this duty is to you, but I can tell you right now it's a load of malarkey.
Well said, Dogi. He's right, Tia. Just stop this now. If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find another way. Secession of this rite will strip my existence of its meaning. And besides, I can't allow any more suffering to occur. And that's all I'd accomplish by delaying the inevitable.
What?
But Tia... A world that has lost its way and becomes engulfed in chaos. Too many lives have suffered and sought deliverance for too long. Postponing the end any longer will only result in more suffering, more pain, more disease. There's only one option available to me. Only one way I can make things right. I must fulfill my duty and bring about the end of the current Altago and give the world a new opportunity.
Tia,
It is true that the pain caused by the recent anomalies cannot be healed. The mad Titanos, the multitudes of people suffering from Iskin fever. If all this was caused by the disorder that has accumulated in the land of Altago,
then the disorder can only be made right through complete destruction, and delaying the inevitable will only result in more suffering.
But that means... Don't tell me you didn't. You decided to do this because Maya caught Iskin fever, didn't you?
Tia,
You're kidding me. So this is why you decided to bring about the end of Altago with your own hands. I will never forgive you for killing my father. I was going to make you pay for it no matter what. But this is... It would have been better if you turned out to be simply evil. Adol Christen, I truly regret dragging you into all of this. You are an outsider. Our paths never should have crossed. I can only call it fate. The end is near. Draw your sword.
Well, time to save the world again. Adol swore he would defeat this root of all existence and rescue Tia from her cruel fate.
Adol?
I'm with you. If Tia's doing this all for the right reasons, and there's no stopping her, all we can do is the exact same thing. We'll do what we think is right and put an end to this vicious cycle.
Yeah, that's the spirit. The eternal root that has ruled over Otago and governed all who dwell therein. What we are doing is, in essence, attempting to kill that root, but I will give my life for that cause. We'll never give up Otago, and in order to protect it, we will beat you if that's what it takes. Adol, it seems you really are different from the Dragon Warriors of the past. Perhaps it is for the best that you are my last opponent. The moment you are defeated, your despair shall be that much greater. The destruction that will take place, and all will end painlessly.
Well, the other Dragon Warriors beat Satan multiple times. Or whatever the fuck his name was. Garmin or whatever. I think Adol fought him at least 2 or 3 times. Maiden of Demise, Tia Luna.
Let us begin. I, Tia Luna, Realm Iskaleia, the Elders of Iska, who bears the world's demise, do solemnly beseech thee. O root that feeds upon despair, bring destruction to this land, that it may be reborn anew. Let all souls become as one, attain peace, and give birth to new life.
I mean... well, that fucking sucks. Okay, something just did like... Alright, time for the second form. Did we do it?
You are indeed incredible to defeat me. If you are the ones, then maybe, just maybe... Hey!
Hey, you alright?
The fight is not over. Get ready.
What the hell?
The current of souls changed. can't be. Is this? Rule Ende, the root of all existence itself, your true opponent. It is the very order that governs the whole of Altago.
I'm a big old tree monster. Booga booga booga. Okay. Oh, great! Yeah, we're in the cosmos. Lovely. I mean, as long as this isn't Azathoth, we should be okay. Yeah, it's Satan again. Hey, Satan. Round 7. Round 7. Big old tree demon. Root of all existence. Rule and whatever. It's X-Death. It's a tree monster.
What the? Look at that thing. This is the root? There's no good or evil in the root. It's merely a reflection of Altago itself. Please. Please win.
So what, we have to take this thing apart in sections like fucking Kefka? Wait, what? What is this bullshit? Crap.
Oh, dickhead. I'm a fucking goddamn whore.
We must fight.
Let me at it.
All right. Let me.
The fuck is that shit? I better get all my fucking items back. Fucking bums. Fucking shit. This is a fucking bitch. This is a... I didn't even get hit by that. What the fuck? Oh, now it... This is bullshit. If I would have known, you know, this kind of crap was gonna happen.
Let me.
Let me at it.
Of course. Stogie, what the fuck are you doing?
fucking kidding me, right? God! Fucking hell. I hope, if I die in the second stage, I hope I don't have to restart from there. Oh. I thought I could hit that. Okay. Oh, that's the last revive, but then again... Eat a dick, eat all the dicks, forevermore. Oh, this is great. Oh. I would like to be able to get the fuck out of here. Okay, knock it off with your fucking bullshit, you goddamn piece of shit. Okay. Now, are you going to put those back up at some gay point? Because you already have a fucking ridiculous amount of health. Can I stand up? You cheating ass piece of shit. Oh look, baby, throwing temper tantrum. Oh, that's great. Wait, what? Oh, no, wrong! Eat a goddamn dick. That is a shitty ass fucking thing to throw at you right there. Hey, guess what? You're gonna have two parties of not the main character. That's a fucking hell of a thing to walk into blind. God, that reminds me of the other Ys games where just like, yeah, you have no chance to, just, you know, fuck having a lull between attacks. It's just gonna fucking, goddamn. Ugh, I still remember that, like, clockwork knight assassin thing in that one castle. That guy was a fucking asshole.
The right has been halted. Good. This is good.
Adel asked Tia to return home with him.
What?
Yeah, seriously. Your duty's over. We won, you lost, and you're just a normal girl now. So let's get the hell out of here and go home.
Adel, Dogi. Thank you.
Huh? What the?
I do not like what these tremors represent. With the root gone, the Well of Souls is no longer a necessary construct. Soon this place will collapse.
What?
Tia, you need to come with us. I dragged too many people into this tragedy. I even spilled the blood of the innocent to speed up the process. I have completed my role. I deserve to perish here. So please, leave me.
What are you talking about?
Don't say things like that. You have no right to talk like that. Didn't I tell you? I'm not going to forgive you. But you're not the only one to blame for this. It was my people that started driving all of Otago to its end. Everyone is to blame for being foolish enough to force this burden upon you. And I believe that you have a good heart. I know that you love Otago, and that you love your sister. Let's go home. We can atone for our sin. We for ours, and you for yours. Aisha.
Adel reached his hand out to Tia.
Okay. We don't have much time. We need to get out of here before everything collapses. Alright.
Hang on to your butter, everyone, because it's time to churn. Let's get the hell out of here. Really, Dogi?
Well of Souls is sealed shut now. The Wind of Destruction also seems to have cleared up.
So it's over. The Order no longer exists. Everything became light and disappeared just like that.
Is that the Moon Dragon?
Where are you? Destined warrior, thou hast broken the Order. And thy companions, ye have fought well. This world we give to you. Order, justice, balance. You are now to decide for yourselves and lead this world to prosperity as you see fit. Alright, with the root gone.
It's now up to us to sustain Altago, right? But then the dragons...
No need to fear. We are the will of Altago itself. We are but one side of the root. We leave the new world to you. Thus is our final duty complete.
And the Wind Dragon went off and ate all the Twinkies in the rest of the world, and got even fatter, until he had his own gravitational pull and pulled the world apart. The end. His character model still has that fucking shit-eating smirk on it. At least she's smart enough to run away from Commander Rapey. I mean, seriously, you woke up and saw the guy who continually tries to fuck your sister, and is a complete ass. And then you wake up and he has that shit-eating grin on his face. Yeah, you'd run away too.
Crazy. The miasma's completely cleared up.
Kushi, what's wrong? The power of the Great Flame Dragon. And Mayaskun Fever.
It's because the 5 great dragons have all disappeared. And since the root's gone now too, there's nothing to cause Iskin Fever anymore.
Yes. The beings that sustain this world have all disappeared.
Holy shit, we made it almost 3 videos without Windows 10 deciding to be a piece of shit tonight. Holy hell.
From here on, even Altago loses its balance. Even if Altago loses its balance, there will be no dragons or root to set things right. If humanity should walk down the wrong path, Altago will truly end. Yeah. We're gonna need to keep on our toes. We will need a new order for our world. We cannot live only for the sake of human prosperity. We must find a way to coexist in harmony with the land. Yes, we must not let the dragons down. No problem. We'll be fine. May not go very well at first, but if we all work together... Hearing that puts me at ease.
Tia? Ruh-roh. Hey, Tia.
Adel, everyone, thank you for showing kindness to someone like me. But I, like the dragons, am a fragment of the ancient order, tied inexorably to the root of all existence. Wait, Tia, you can't! You're kidding, right? You can't be serious! please, don't look so sad. If you had failed, the cycle had taken place unimpeded. I would still have died. I was doomed from the start. I'm glad to have known you. I saw potential living beings.
Hey, Tia! Tia, stop it! Don't say things like that!
Why? Why must you go?
Do you have any regrets?
Indeed I do. But for me to hope now would only cause her pain. And I don't think it's possible.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Huh?
What are you doing here? I don't know, this kid just ran off all of a sudden. What's going on here?
Maya? Tia? Tia? Maya? You spoke. Don't go. Don't go. Tia, please don't go. Maya, you recovered. Commander, thank you. Thank you for bringing Maya here.
Stop it. I didn't do anything. That aside, what's going on here?
Adol, Dogi, Aisha, everyone. Thank you for making my wish come true. I don't know what will become of Otago from here on out. But if humanity can create a new order and strive to keep it, then perhaps Otago can continue to be a land of abundance. Then maybe one day maybe I'll be able to meet you all again. No!
Damn it!
No! Tia, no! I'm sorry, Maya. You brought me joy. I'm grateful for that. But don't worry. I'll always watch over you. So please, please never forget to smile.
As time progresses, the wounds of the past begin to heal. The long process of rebuilding our homes and our lives has begun. The 5 tribes are needed now more than ever. And as each tribe rises to meet them, sense of purpose. I feel so confident in those around me as I face the world. The world without the 5 great dragons of abundance, every young bird shapes our own destiny. For that is, after all, the natural order of things. We each are responsible for our own actions, and now we must face their consequences head on. Politically, Otago is back up and running again. The Dragon Knights have returned to active duty with heavy hearts, but a newfound determination. And
This is Aisha. Well, I've got my hands full trying to fill my father's shoes. I've always lived a sheltered life, but now it's time for me to step up and bring true peace back to Otago.
I saw it was an epilogue.
Oh, and I mustn't forget about the adventurer Adol Kristen. He stuck around in Otago for a little while, helping to rebuild along with everyone else. But Wanderlust tugs at him like an invisible string, and a peaceful land like this can't hold him for long. was hard for me to say goodbye, but ultimately I knew he had to set off on his next journey. And when he and Dogi came to say farewell, I made a promise to them. I told them the next time they come to visit, they'd be greeted by fields resplendent with those white flowers she loved so much. I thought our little flower girl would be bringing me another one today. She tends to me constantly, lovingly, and it's not just to keep a promise, but to brighten the sadness of the past, and welcome each day with new joy in life.
Huh. Yeah, the music did that on its own, kicked up. I have no idea what that's going to do to the audio balance in the video. It just did that by itself. And it's still fucking loud. Oh, blarg. Well, that's it for the second of the Brokefoot Let's Plays. Ha. Wait, yeah, the second one. Yeah, it was Mega Man Legends 2, and then picked this up. No, actually, I got sent... Well, I was sent this. And then it's like, well, fuck, shouldn't be too bad. I mean, overall, it's an interesting change to what the other ones have been, where it's just been Adol by himself, and then Dogi's usually... If Dogi's in the game, he's doing something, somehow, whatever. But yeah, it's usually just Adol by himself and all the other ones, and in a way, it's scaled down the difficulty because how the other ones all worked was there never seemed to be a level you were supposed to be at. You were always either under-leveled or over-leveled. Like, where you're just taking a step from, you know, like, you'll be level 7, smacking an enemy for, like, a little bit of damage and have to hit them, like, 10, 12 times to fucking kill them, and they'll smack you for, like, 30, 40 damage, you know, they'll smack you for big damage. But then you gain, like, once you hit level 8, you'd go back and they're, like, only hitting you for, like, 5 damage, where they were hitting you for, like, 30. And you're smacking them for, and you're killing them, like, in, like, one combo. So it's just, like, it's been like that in all of them that I've played up to this point. This one seemed a little more balanced. Actually, this one seemed a lot more balanced. But then they throw in the fucking attack types, and it's just kind of like... That's just... It's... If your party members... Well, if the AI wasn't retarded, for one, and your AI partners actually did full damage instead of reduced damage, then I could see it, you know, I could see it being a little more acceptable, but overall, it's just an annoying system. It's like, whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, this thing's got high defense, have Dogi wall punching. Jesus Christ, what is up with the fucking music? Is it getting louder? Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, I mean... Fucking Christ. I swear the music is like getting louder as this goes on. But I have this odd feeling that I am being completely drowned out right now. I have probably been getting completely drowned out since, for whatever reason, The ending music just decided to fucking spike. But it looks like it's over. So anyway, what I was saying, if anybody's been able to follow my ramblings, is just, it's like, yeah, it's a system that just adds annoyance and tedium. Because then it makes it, because you can't take Adol out of the party. Since you can't take Adol out of the party, and you don't actually get you don't actually start getting the alternate sword attack type swords until, like, late, like, almost halfway through the fifth, the first time you're going through the water dungeon. So you always need a crusher and you always need a striker and a piercing. And you can never take Adol out of it, but eventually then you get the other swords, so sure, you can still mix things up, but then it's just kind of like, it's literally like, why do I even want to use these other characters? It's like, you have technically 3 slash people. I mean, Adol's mostly slashing through majority of the game, and then Elk and Geis are slashing. So, you have an overabundance of that. But then most of Adol's things are slashing too, and you can't take him out of the party, so that kind of kills the whole point of using either of them until you start getting the other swords, but even at that point, it just depends at what point of the story who's in your party doing what. But when you have everybody there, it's just sort of like, when the elders or whatever represented the first time you're going through the dungeons and you have 4 people, it's like, okay, you have Elk. Well, Adol's slashing and you can't take him out of the party, so, you have shit in there that you have to use the other kind of attacks on, so why would you even use Elk, besides Elk's weaker? And then, oh, hey, you got, this other piercing person who her attacks are slower, they're okay, but then Aisha Aisha and Sigrun just generate way more extra. I mean, that's their passive thing, is they generate extra. But I mean, it's that and, it's that and just the sheer number of attacks they can crank out. And you get Mustafa and Krushi, it's like, okay, you have Crushing, but you have Dogi, who's, I mean, yeah, they increase the party's damage output slightly, but you already have somebody who's ahead of them. I mean, you have Dogi, he's already ahead of them in levels because he's had to have been your striker for so long. So he's going to be ahead of him in levels. So it's like, what the fuck? It's just kind of like, okay, well, like, here's the balanced party because, you just have bullshit to deal with. And then, of course, ultimate weapon for, Adol is just, hey, look, I have the Swiss Army blade. I can strike, I can slash, and I can poke people with it. Why you couldn't do that with your other swords, technically, I don't know. It's like, it's a slashing sword. It still has a fucking point on it. Just shove it in. Slide it between the ribs. You can do it. Yeah, that just added a layer of just annoyance overall. And then just to, a multi, like, if you were to get the whole party in on, like, a final boss fight, I mean, that's what, like, Jeff did in Schizo Quest, is everybody you picked up throughout the entire game joined for the final boss fight. So I think in total it was like a 15-man throwdown versus Jeff and Duralius and Associates. And like a massive fucking throwdown at the end of Schizo Quest. But yeah, that was dropping that though. Was like, okay, so we took out Tia, and then it's just like, okay, I'm fucking, the X-Death ripoff. Fucking Tree Demon comes out, and yeah, they just like divide your party up, and it's just sort of like, oh, this is Oh. I mean, I kind of get the Adol has to fight the final part on his own, but if he's fighting the head of it, why exactly did the other ones even have to participate? I mean, if Adol's... it's probably because, oh, it's a plot thing, you have to Kefka this motherfucker. But, yeah, that was a mean-ass... Because, yeah, that was just... That is... mean. Because it got down to it, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna use these, you know, I'm not just gonna use these guys, I'm just gonna use my main party. So I really didn't have them equipped. And then they just wing that on you, you know, out of nowhere, where it's like, okay, Dogi and, what was it, Dogi, I forgot her name, Blind Bitch and Elk, versus the Quad Durgan and the Core, and you have to, yeah. Yeah, that was some, mean. That's a mean curveball to throw. Is this just, oh, hey, it does go somewhere. Overall, it's a good run around, beat things up. It's like the other ones. It's like all the other ones pretty much, where it's just like, it's fun, but it definitely does have its frustrating moments. Where it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what were they thinking? But, okay, well, anyway, I'm going to see if I can scrounge up a short game to play in between now and it's October. So, I think 5 days Evil... Is it Evil Within 2 come out in 4 or 5 days? I think it comes out on the 13th. I forgot. I got sent Evil Within 2, so that's gonna be the Halloween project. Well, the Halloween season project. So, I don't know, I might find something to fill the gap with. Had to be something short, though. Anyway, I'll catch you guys for the next one. Adios.